Control. You may be eligible to pay $10 a month with the Unglyza Value Card program.
It's not a good idea to raise taxes. Oil and gas industry, it'll kill jobs faster than anything you could do.
This would really hurt our economy.
Taxes and energy companies is a terrible idea.
Energy is how we operate our lives. We heat our homes, drive cars. Those are the things that we use to keep us comfortable, keep us moving.
I don't think they need to raise taxes.
What you're going to have is just a longer, deeper recession. These will kill jobs.
This is certainly not the time to raise taxes. Some people are just barely holding on.
Stopping. It's not that hard. And only Allstate pays you an extra bonus to do it. Get one of these every 6 months you go without an accident.
What are you waiting for? Call or click today for a free quote or to find an Allstate agent.
In Katrina's Wake, an EC360 special CNN Thursday night, 10 Eastern. CNN Saturday night. Voices from Hurricane Katrina. Back on preparations, the devastating landfall, dramatic stories of survival. CNN investigates sudden fury. Saturday night, 9 Eastern.
Every day we bring you Mission Possible, somebody who has done something that might inspire you to follow their example or that could change the world. And I've got this great story for you today. Val Marshall, she joins me now from Houston. Remarkable story. Val's son got sick, and in learning about how to deal with that, she took her organizational skills, developed a methodology for her own family to deal with it, and then went and spread that around. Val, welcome to the show. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Allie. Thanks for having me.
I want to first learn about your circumstance. What happened in your family?
My son was diagnosed with ALL leukemia a year ago. And as a professional organizer, it was very overwhelming with all the information that you received. So I went home and created my own little organizational binder that I since have shown other cancer moms.
Yep.
And it helps you basically just organize the things that you really need to have at a moment's notice.
Let's put that up. Let's put that binder up on TV. We've got a picture of it because it's fascinating to me when something new happens in your life. In your case, it was cancer in your family, but in many cases, something happens and then the paperwork for that starts piling up. And you're not quite sure how it's going to turn out and how you should be filing it. So you just have this blob of paper. So you created this binder, and I'm going to show that to our viewers. Are we able to show that, Michael? All right, let's take a look at that. So it's organized. It's tabs, basically. You've got meds, you've got labs, you've got insurance, you've got diagnosis. Lower than that, you've actually got research on leukemia. So where did you get this sense of organization? Where did you decide that this was the way to organize all the various information and documents that were coming into you?
Basically, when we would take a lot of information home, and you would have stacks of information that you would mean to read, you'd want to read, but there'd be times like you really would need lab and meds information that you needed at a fingertip access. So when things are in a stack, and I know from my own personal business that whenever something especially traumatic happens in someone's life, it's just very easy for it to become a stack, and then you can't find anything, and you become very frustrated.
Yeah,
so this gives you a little bit of control.
It's such a simple solution, but you're right. It does give you the one thing people who get hit by a diagnosis always tell us is that they feel like they're out of control. They feel uninformed. They feel like it's not organized. Tell me what you're doing now. This is the remarkable part. You're now doing this for other families. Tell me how that came to be.
Well, I guess a little bit about our story is we have had just tremendous community support. We've had fundraisers. MD Anderson bends over backwards. I'm involved in what's called a family advisory council, and they actually have parents like myself sit, and they constantly are picking our brains of how they can better serve the patients. So I've learned a great deal, and this living in Houston, you know, I'm a Katrina evacuee, and this is the heart of Houston is huge, and it's made me want to give back, because when you have a diagnosis, especially with a child, you feel so helpless. And to be able to reach out to someone else with maybe just a little bit of help, of letting them have a little bit of control in their life, really, and it helps me develop bonds with other people. It's been a very natural, because that is my profession.
Right.
And I've always loved, ever since I was little, I've loved to organize. So it's just a very natural fit.
What do these others who you connect with and help out get? You get the binder, or do you show them how to organize it, or what do you do? Or do you organize their papers?
Yeah, what I typically do is I show them what I have, and then they maybe look through it. The beauty of something like this is it's, as you said, very simple, but it's also something that you can customize, and I think that's the most important thing is when someone's been traumatized, they almost need a little bit of guidance of, you know, what's important to you. I don't know in the picture of the binder that you have if it shows the question sheet in the front that I have.
Yes, it shows refills, appointments, calendars, counts, procedures, beads, and questions. I don't know what beads means.
Yeah, I knew you were going to have that same question. When your child's diagnosed with cancer, there's a program that they give beads for every single procedure. So Addison's beads right now are about 8.5 feet.
Wow.
If I did not write down his procedures and go to the nurse every time, I would forget, because sometimes I will get a couple weeks behind. So that's a very simple, very personal to us.
Right.
Probably not my son, but one day he may appreciate it. So that's why I bring that up. These file folders can be customized. Really, it doesn't even have to be a medical. I've done many of these. I've done these for soccer moms that are trying to keep hold of everything going on in their family.
Yeah, you got. I mean, I'm a business guy, and you've got one for tax. You've got one as a hurricane survivor. You've got one for a hurricane. What do you? So it's the same concept. You're just trying to organize people in places that they feel powerless.
Absolutely. And there's been studies, you know, the 80-20 rule, it's absolutely 20% is the jewels of our life that we really need, and we get so stressed out by that 80%. This is a way to hold on to your 20%. I don't know if you have a picture of the child file that I make, but that was an absolute godsend for us when we evacuated from Katrina. When I sat across from a superintendent and he said, I'm sure you don't have immunizations, birth certificates, Social Security numbers. I had everything in that child file and all their report cards. So it's a very simple concept, but I find, especially in times of trauma, whatever that trauma may be, it helps to have that fingertip access that even in the world of computers is not always
well, I was going to say, I do everything on my BlackBerry, but the fact is, when you're dealing with cancer or you're dealing with a hurricane and there's insurance or there's a lab printout, you can't translate that into your digital device.
Absolutely. Well, MD Anderson has a wonderful, I can go online for so many of our things, but sometimes it's not as timely as I need it to be, and I need just one sheet. I need that lab value, because that predicts whether we're going into the hospital or not.
Right. So it gives that to you in a way that's easy to do that. I guess here's my question for you, because I'm probably the opposite of you. I may be one of the more disorganized people I know, but I manage to get it done, and I show up for my show on time.
Well, you know what that means?
What does that mean? You
know what that means, though? It typically means you're an intellectual, or you're very gregarious, or you're very creative. So I always tell my clients that that's across the board the case.
I appreciate the compliment, but what is the threshold for which a guy like me should get a binder? What's the thing that says, okay, you know what, this isn't just going to work to pile up your papers. This is one of those things that is going to turn into an event, whether it's a hurricane or your taxes or an illness. What's the threshold?
I think the threshold is when you become very stressed and your environment really impedes on your productivity or your mental, emotional health. It's very personal. But that's the threshold, is how much it stresses you out.
I'm going to go home, look through some of my piles, and make some decisions.
And if you feel like you're a strong male enough to carry a binder.
There you go. Fair enough. I'm carrying a clipboard, so binder's not too much of a stretch. Val, what a great conversation. Thank you for being with us. Congratulations on what you've done, and our best wishes to you and Addie and all those families who you're doing something to help out.
Oh, thank you so much, Allie. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. And by the way, if you want to find out more about Val Marshall and her family story, go to my website, cnn.com/Allie. We'll link you to everything that you need to know. Let me give you a look at the top stories that we're following here on CNN right now. A House committee has asked for